Hello, my name is Susan Oxnavad. I'm a data and instructional technology coach in Oak Park, Illinois. Today I'm going to teach you how to use ThingLink for teaching and learning. ThingLink is a free and user-friendly digital tool that provides users with the ability to turn any image into an interactive graphic, create multiple hotspots on specific parts of an image, and turn that image into a multimedia launcher. Here's an example created by the folks at ThingLink that has a lot of good information. You can see that when I scroll over the image, I get a bunch of little nubbins, and when I click on a nubbin, I go to more information. You can see that I've clicked on the nubbin and gone to an interactive slideshow on ways to use ThingLink. This was created by Donna Bombeck, and it's a wonderful resource for teaching and learning, which I hope you will explore. You can see that it's live, and I can click through it and view the slideshow. With ThingLink, you can create multiple hotspots on specific parts of an image, and then turn that image into a multimedia launcher. You can easily provide a link to any website with the click of a button, or you can use rich media tags to embed several different types of media right on the ThingLink. Once you've created a ThingLink interactive image, you can embed it into any blog, wiki, or website just by clicking on the button here and getting the code. ThingLink is a truly amazing tool that allows users to pack a lot of content in a small space. This tool provides resources in a visual format which is very appealing to students and also to teachers. I'd like to take a moment to highlight some of the great features available in ThingLink, and also to let you know that ThingLink is always developing and creating more great things to do with their images. Here's an example I created to introduce teachers to free web tools. I've taken advantage of the colored nubbins, which is one of the newer features of ThingLink. You can see that I've created a key over here that allows users to differentiate and select the type of information they're interested in just by looking at the key. You can see that I have guided tours, examples, links just to sign up, and other information here. And this allows users to start where they feel comfortable. Colored nubbins allow users to jump to any place on the page and find information presented in a way that meets their particular learning style. Another great feature of ThingLink is that you can embed rich media tags directly into a ThingLink graphic, so users don't have to leave the page. Here's another example I created, and this is actually an interactive learning activity for students, and it's ready for anyone to use. And I'll show you a few ways that you can embed rich media tags and what that looks like. Here's an example of an embedded playlist. This playlist was created with MentorMob, and as you can see, instead of students having to jump to a new page, the information is right there. They can scroll through and find what they want and start at any step that's comfortable for them. So this provides a little bit of flexibility when you're using ThingLink, and it also provides opportunities for guided learning. Another example of an embedded media tag is a link to a Flickr image that shows up right there on the page. Again, very handy and useful to keep students on track. And finally, I'm going to show you an example of just some basic links that you can provide for students. The idea in this activity is that students would sit down and go through the links and follow the directions to learn a little more about internet safety and try some interactive features. So I've asked them to create some avatars, and you can see these are all links to different sites that they can choose to build an avatar. When I click on it, they just go directly to the website. They interact with the website, and if they need to get back to the ThingLink image, they just need to click on the tab. Because students are at different learning levels, some students will just be able to create an avatar, and some students will need a little more help, which is why I've embedded a MentorMob playlist to help them follow the steps of building the avatar, taking a snapshot, and saving it. So again, this is just an example of an interactive learning activity that can be created on ThingLink with lots of flexible learning paths for students. This activity is available at the bottom of this page, and if you're interested in trying ThingLink without creating one yourself, I do encourage you to try it. There is a slideshow right here that leads to an embedded YouTube video that you can watch to get an overview of this activity and learn more about trying it. Let's take a look at a few more of the types of rich media image tags that you can embed into a ThingLink image. Here's a list of the current media tags that are available, but at the end of the list you'll notice that you can create custom image tags as well. And this feature in ThingLink is always expanding. Here are some of my favorite media tags to embed. First of all, you can embed a YouTube video right into the playlist. You can embed a SoundCloud audio podcast, which is very useful for providing students opportunities to present reports in alternate ways. Embed Vimeo, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr images, Instagram, iTunes, Google Maps, Wikipedia, SlideShare, Scribd, or work with the folks at ThingLink to create your own. To finish up this introduction and to get you excited about ThingLink, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite ways to use ThingLink. I'm also going to show you how it can be embedded on a blog. This is a blog post that I created about ThingLink, and you can see there are several images that are embedded here and ready to be used. You can create a simple multimedia curriculum launcher like this one to introduce students to a topic and provide them with multiple ways to access information. They have video, links to websites, more video, and more links to websites. You can also use ThingLink to introduce a technology tool to students or teachers. Here's one I created about wiki spaces. And again, the beauty of this is there's all different types of multimedia, and it's presented in a small space so users can jump around and find the content they need rather than having to sit and view a slideshow. Video, more video, and links. I shared this ThingLink image with you at the start of the session, but again, it's used to demonstrate the colored nubbins and the amount of content that is available here to provide everyone with those flexible learning paths. Here's the MentorMob playlist, and here's some links and some videos, some tutorials. Here is an example of a ThingLink that has a ton of information on it, designed to provide teachers with information about more flexible learning paths. And you can see people can start where they want and pick up the information they need and do their own learning without having to scroll through a bunch of links and get lost on a website. I think a really useful way to use ThingLink for teaching and learning, and a good place to start, is just to provide links to students' work. Here you have one graphic that wouldn't take up very much space in your blog or website, and when you click, you can see the students' work embedded on the page. Each one of these is a Google presentation. So it's an easy and efficient way to promote your program. And here's an example of providing students with ways to give alternate reports. And each of these ThingLinks actually leads to a podcast where you can hear the students talking about the information rather than writing it. And if you click on the link, the podcast will play and you'll hear the student's voice. And again, there are many ways to use ThingLink. And here's that slideshow again that has 32 plus interesting ways to use ThingLink. This is a collaborative slideshow, and users who use ThingLink submit the information to the slideshow. So it's built by ThingLink users. It's a wonderful resource, and I hope you'll check it out, and I hope you'll also submit some of your better ThingLink images to this slideshow to share it with others. So hopefully, after seeing this introduction to ThingLink, you're interested in trying it. The next video will teach you how to use ThingLink step by step.